Hey, how you doing, preppers? I'm the Troll Prepper. Today, I'm gonna be venturing into politics. I think it's a subject that a lot of people dread, but it's a useful one if you're looking to actually change things. Now, for 70 years, there have been people, not you and me, not regular folks who you know, understand consequences of actions, or you know, the hell debt can do to you, have done to us. They've done it to us. You've been bent over and you have been violated. The income tax. Whoops. Right? Yeah. Even Woodrow Wilson, you know, kind of the band leader for progressives, you know, even he regretted the decision that it was to enact a federal income tax. It was originally proposed as a very small income tax to help pay for very important things like fighting World War I. Okay. So the very first income tax was 0.5% on income of very rich people to help pay for the war. And very rich people feeling patriotic and saying, "Oh, you know, we gotta get this done." This was after the act was passed, by the way. But this was the first income tax, and it was an emergency situation. So of course, you know, we all have to chip in, and so it was easy to talk people into it. Well, as it goes, within 10 years, the top income tax rate was 70%. 70. Think about that for a second. They talk about the poor plight of the Egyptians because for a third of the year they had to go work for Pharaoh. Well, that's only a third. That's only 30% tax rate. I don't know about you. I know now I'm not paying all that tax. I don't earn any money right now. I'm basically just spending money. I'm back in school, so it's a spending frenzy that I'm involved in at the moment. But you know, at my peak, it was over 50% total tax. It was. I mean, it was just, they just took half. And it wasn't just the feds, it wasn't just the state. I mean, you know, I'm in Taxifornia, so, you know, the People's Republic of California. Yeah, anyway, you add it all up, and it's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. And that is, that means that you have to earn twice as much as what it takes for you to achieve your goals. Twice as much. That's a lot. It's brutal, is what it is. I say the rich people don't pay their fair share. Well, it's only the top 50% of folks' incomes that even get taxed. Warren Buffett barks, well, you know, I only pay 17%. Well, that's because Warren Buffett has friends in powerful places, I guess. Well, what it really boils down to is that capital gains taxes are lower than income taxes because people who pay capital gains taxes have more powerful friends than you do. Not that I think capital gains taxes are a good idea. Money that is paid on capital gains is money that was invested. And apparently invested wisely because it then gave a return on investment. Now, a return on investment in real dollars that had been deflated in value is also hideous. We've given printing power to a private company in this country who wants to see us go further in debt so that we pay them annually more money each year. More money, far more than enough to compensate for the amount of inflation that they create. Now, federal government and the politicians, they see inflation as a good thing. That means that they can buy stuff today at today's prices, that the cost is going to go up later, and it's going to be cheaper to buy it now, and so we do it now, and that's gross domestic product, and that's good. Well, there was an article in the journal today. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. There's a book. I'm going to go get it. I'll edit the bit out where I go run get the book. But you need to read the book. The book's an important book, and I'm going to go get the book. Gotta pull off this little sticker here, but anyway, this book is called How an Economy Grows and How It Will Crash. Or, I'm sorry, and Why It Crashes. And this is written by Peter Schiff and his brother, Andrew Schiff, who are the sons of Irving Schiff, who in his 80s is currently spending time in a federal pen for not paying his illegal income taxes. So I recommend paying them or you'll be locked away and all of your prepping will cease to be something you can do. Can't prepare for anything while you're in lockdown. Anyway, it's a good book, it's a quick read. And I saw this referenced and I don't remember who it was. It was either, alright, my major influences politically, Glenn Beck. Fucking love him. Too bad he's not on Fox anymore. And I don't want to pay for his... I don't get to see him much. I do listen to his radio show, and then when I miss it, you know, I can catch the highlights. You know, he lets you listen to for free. That's great. But PJTV, that's Pajamas Media. That is very often posted to YouTube, some of the, you know, stronger videos. But if you go to pj.tv, I don't know the WWs or the HTTPs and the slashes and the colons. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, PJTV or Reason. Dot. I don't know if it's capital or not. Probably is capital, but anyway, you'll figure it out. PJTV, that's Pajamas Media, and there are some awesome guys on there that cover everything from economics. It's all political, very libertarian, fiscal conservative. Reason TV is 100% libertarian, and so you get a better view of what the libertarian concept ideals are from them than you do anyplace else. I mean, you know, Fox News is what it is, and it's there to make money. These guys are there to make money as well, but I agree with these guys more than I do with Fox all the time, so. Yeah, and it's not streaming. It's video clips, segments on specific subjects. Is very YouTube-ish. You know, kind of where the longest videos, 20 minutes. More often than not, it's 10, 15, 5. And at PJTV, you've got guys like Andrew Klavan. Klavan on the Culture. Oh, crap, that's fun. You've got Bill Whittle, who, wow, he's well-spoken. I hope he runs for office of some sort someday. And he started a new thing called Declaration Entertainment, where you can actually invest in a company that produces patriotic-themed movies and shows. And they're working on their first feature film right now. Bill Whittle. If you go to Bill Whittle on YouTube, I think it's called Bill Whittle's channel, or just type in Bill Whittle, BILLWHITTLE. You'll see a bunch of videos, some of which have been up there for quite some time now, but there's a series on what we think, and it's he tries to get to the core of what the Tea Party is all about. Certainly what libertarian conservatism is about. So that's the Bill Whittle channel on YouTube. Fantastic. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend this book, How an Economy Grows and Why It Crashes, primarily by Peter Schiff. If you read this, you have every bullet you need to talk to somebody who all they understand is Keynesian economics because they're a douchebag and they went to some Ivy League school that, you know, gets paid by government douchebags who like to say that central control of all of the money is a good idea. Why deflation is bad, why inflation is good. Well, if you're constantly borrowing money, yes, you want inflation, right? I mean, it's the best time to buy a house. right before a huge amount of inflation. You know, you buy it cheap. Your payment gets smaller and smaller as the dollar becomes less and less. It's a fixed payment. I'm only paying, I don't know, $475 on a 30-year fix for this house. That's not bad. That's not bad. Inflation is about 2-3% a year. If they counted oil and food costs and the commodity costs, it would be way higher than that. It'd be like 7-8%. So I'm basically getting a house for no cost. The dollar's becoming worth less the longer I make payments. And I get a tax write-off. Awesome. I'm not getting much of a write-off on income taxes at the moment. No income. When I do graduate, again, this time, within a mechanical engineering degree, it will be more. Hopefully. That's the theory. Anyway. But more than anything, it's just because I want to do it. I mean, that should be the reason. That should be why you buy a house, because you want a house. That should be why you go back to school, because you want to do something you want to do. And you get to pick. That's America. That's the last bit of freedom we've got. All kinds of talk about the value of education. Okay, well, let's talk about that for just a quick second, because it's along similar lines. The more free money people get to go to school, the higher the cost of education becomes for everybody. I am not on grants. I'm not taking in a bunch of student loans. I'm self-financed on this school project. And I feel a bit the fool for being so, but you know, it fits my principles. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for the grants if it gets tight at the end here, but if I stay on schedule and I don't flunk a bunch of classes, I'll get out on time and I won't be broke when I do it. You know, being $100,000, $200,000 in debt when kids graduate at 20, kidding me? It's terrible. What if they get a job for $30,000, $40,000 a year? That debt's gonna balloon, man. It's gonna be horrible, and they're not gonna be able to make payments. They're not gonna be able to enter the economy in a useful way. They won't be able to put anything away. It'll all be debt service because they've been told they need to buy a house, they need to buy a car. If your car's too old, it's just not cool anymore. You need to buy a new car all the time. Maybe just lease it so you have constant car payment for the rest of your life. Well, that would suit some people, but not me. So anyway, I drive an old truck, and well, I do have some new cars too, and an old motorcycle, some EMP-proof stuff. But honestly, that's another video. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, YouTube. Troll Pepper out. Peace.